You're watching ABC4 News.
Welcome back, everybody. You could join a study to test a new immune-based therapy fighting the COVID-19 pathogen. So for more on this, we've got Dan Schmidt and Dr. Steve Warren joining us today. And gentlemen, let's get right to it. How did this get developed and started in the first place?
Well, great question. We're excited to be here and announce this IRB study that we're doing for Immunorol. But originally, before this pandemic even hit, we started working on an immune system product before everything happened, and then everything hit with the COVID, and everyone started buying toilet paper and spaghetti, and they forgot about their immune systems. We knew that there was a problem that was happening as far as respiratory illness, and what was being used wasn't as effective or could actually create more respiratory issues on the sprays that were being used. So we actually were able to test and came up with a product that could actually kill COVID on surface that we were able to get and test by an independent lab. And from there, it just went forward into immune and how to protect our families and friends by being able to have a product that can actually help be an adjunctive therapy for COVID.
Let's talk more about our families and our friends and keeping ourselves safe. What can we do to help us stay safe during everything that's going on right now?
Well, you know, I think the standards we've been talking about the social distancing is important. Wearing the mask in crowded, positions is really, in crowded groups, it's important to do. Watching what you're doing and trying to build up your immune system by good sleep, hand washing, which is very important, getting a good nutrition are some of the things that you can do, because if you have a good, strong immune system, that's able to fight the virus and keep your body healthy.
Now let's talk about vaccines we're hoping will come. Of course, there's been some controversy surrounding that, but that's where this product might be a good solution.
Yes, actually, when we tested on surface, we were able to find that we actually killed the SARS-CoV-2, which is known as COVID-19 pathogen on surface. Interestingly enough, that same product that we were able to test on that killed it can also be ingested. And it can be inhaled, can be diffused, and be in air, so it can help kill in those areas. And by doing that combination therapy that we have in that, along with our immune support, we're able to come up with something that can really be a helpful prophylactic, or we're looking at, as far as in this study, to really see the effectiveness of it being able to help prevent or actually slow or actually speed up the healing time of someone with COVID.
Okay, let's talk about this study, because you need people to try this out to see if this will work. So let's talk about how people can participate and if they'll be able to stay anonymous.
Well, this the study, we're having this study. This is really an official study approved by the federal government. We have what's called an institutional review board that's looked at our study, looked at all the aspects of it. So this is one of the studies, just not a survey. This is an actual study that patients can participate in. We'll get their answers back, taking the product, see how they do, whether they have the virus, whether they have symptoms of it, or they've been around somebody with it, or they don't have any symptoms. We want to monitor those patients. They'll be doing a weekly survey. There's no names taken. There's no way of contacting them. It's just they have an independent place on the internet. They go, put down their answers every week, and we'll see what the product does. And then we can publish this in a peer-reviewed literature, because it's a great study that's being approved by the federal government.
Okay, so where do people go to get more information, sign up?
They can go to cvk365.com.
Okay, fantastic. You two, thank you so much for joining us. Of course, more information will be waiting for you on our website, abc4.com. Coming up, we hear from experts as this